What is going on? It's your girl C-Positivista. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about actions and consequences. Your actions have consequences. Whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not, if you take a certain action, there's going to be certain consequences. That's just life. Stop blaming others for your misfortunes. Like, if you know that deep down you didn't put in the work. Like, you didn't put in the work, bro. Yet you want to be blaming your village people. Yet you want to be blaming the enemy. Yet you want to be blaming your friends who invited you to go out. Like, again, you're at uni. So say, for example, you're at uni, right? Like, you know you're supposed to be studying for that exam. You know that you're supposed to be doing your assignment. And obviously, like, your flatmates come and they're like, oh yeah, come, let's go out. There's this party, da, da, da. If you know you've got a deadline, sit down and do your work. If you know you've got a deadline, sit down and do your work. Yeah, you wanna go out, you wanna with the big boys. You wanna be outside. When your results now show that you've been outside more than you've been studying, you can't be blaming the people that invited you out because you should have said no. You should have said no. You should have said no. But you didn't. So now we're here. So obviously, like, uni starting back again. I don't know if you're second year, third year, drop it down in the comment section. Take it seriously. There's a time for everything. If you want to play around, there's a time for that. Like, do your work. Like, especially if you need to wake up earlier. Like, if you need to wake up earlier, wake up a little earlier, bang your work, do what needs to be done, and then go out and be outside. Like, you can still be outside and be at uni at the same time. But you just need to learn to prioritize. If you know that you've got an essay that's due, like, you know you've got an essay that's due in a couple of weeks' time, start early and start giving yourself a break. So say, for example, you might wanna like take an hour and just focus for a little bit. Like, you take an hour, you focus, you're doing what you're doing, and then you might want to stop and scroll on TikTok for a little bit. Cool, that's fine. You've done some work. But don't now wait until it's like the day before. Hey, I'm speaking from experience. I've started an essay 2 days before it was due. And I was literally saying to myself, yeah, no, it's cool. Like, I work better under pressure. Working better under pressure is an illusion. Working better under pressure is an illusion. And it gives you anxiety. Why do you wanna work under pressure? Why do you wanna do things anxious? That is dead. Literally, ever since I done that assignment, I did pass it as well, we thank God. But ever since I done that, I realized, I was like, this is anxiety. Like, as in, the assignment is due at midnight. 10 p.m. I'm sweating, typing, clickety clackety. Yo, oh my gosh, like, do I miss uni? I don't miss uni, man. I don't miss uni at all. But it's just one of those things, isn't it? It's a stage, it's your phase in life. That's where you're currently at the moment. And yeah, just do your assignments, just do the things that need to be done. And when it's time for you to go out, do what you need to do. But for the time being, sit down and really read your books. The choices you make today, you have to face the consequences tomorrow. So say, for example, if your results come back and it's not great, you might have to repeat a year, repeat a module. Like, that's dead. Like, everyone that you went out with passed their thing, but you didn't. Because they prioritize their work. Just because you're going out with someone, just because you're going out with a group of people, like, listen, we're on the same boat, but we're not the same. Like, you need to know how to put yourself first. Like, you're on the same boat, but you're not the same. You've got people who start their work early so they can afford to go out. They can go out 2 nights in a row if they wanted to, because they've started their work already, or they've completed their work already. Like, you've got people who, like, you really need to sit down and think, actually, am I putting myself first? Like, am I prioritizing myself? Like, if you know that you've not done enough work, sit down. It's okay. Like, this fear of missing out, it can get real, and it can be real. But you need to you just need to be honest with yourself and be like, look, I'm at uni, my parents know I'm at uni, and they're sort of like, and I know sometimes that can feel like pressure, but sometimes even if you need to have that little bit of pressure, like even if you need to have that sort of like accountability, because you've got people who don't have accountability, like they don't have that, oh, I should have, or or like I didn't do it, that's why, like, so that's why sometimes you just got to think, actually, I've got my parents who are looking, who are looking at me, and you might have younger siblings who are looking up at you, like, but you need to think, who are you doing this for? Like, why are you at uni in the first place? Are you at uni for other people? Are you at uni because that's something that you want to do to advance your career? Like, why are you at uni? Like, why are you there? What, to rack up to rack up debt? If you know you don't want to be there, quit. Like, if you listen, I talk about this, like, when I was studying law, I hated it. But I finished the year, and I said, I'm not gonna finish the whole degree. I'm not. I went on to choose another course. I done international business management, and I loved it so much, and I fell in love with, like, with just marketing, and I was like, yeah, cool. I wanna build my own brand one day, so cool, let's go. And I did my master's in digital marketing. But if I would have continued with law, imagine if I would have finished the whole degree in law, I would have hated it, and I wouldn't have been a lawyer, because I hated it. I hated it with a passion. I hated it. All the case studies, all the reading, hated. I found it very, very boring. And I'm a type of girly that loves a bit of excitement in my life. Yeah, I love a bit of excitement. So really think about it. The course that you're doing, is that something that you really want to be doing? Or are you ready to change onto something else? Because if you're genuinely just not even wanting, like, you're constantly procrastinating, why are you procrastinating? Is it because you're not enjoying your course? Is it because you need to sit down and ask yourself certain questions? You can actually party after you've done the work. You can party after you've done the work. Like, you don't have to risk it all. You don't have to risk it all. You don't have to say, oh, whatever, it is what it is. No, it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And finally, what you do more of shows in time. Like, it might not show now. So say, for example, like, if all you've been eating is junk food, like if all you've been eating is junk food, give it a couple years, it's gonna show that that's all you've been eating. I would know. Like, there was a time where I would eat so much, like I would eat, emotional eat, right? And I'm gonna talk about this in a separate video, because I feel like this topic is not talked about enough, right? And there was a time where I actually looked like I loved food, and I love food. I say this all the time. I love food, but just because you love food, it doesn't mean that you have to you have to look like you love food, unless you want to look like you love food. And I looked like I loved food, and I'm starting to feel a lot healthier now because of the changes that I've made. But like I said, I'm going to talk about it in a separate video, like when I'm ready, when I feel like, all right, cool, I'm in a better place to talk about it. The results will show. The results will show. You can have all the fun you want this year. Like, literally, you can go back to uni and continue to just move higgy. Like, you've got some of you had to repeat a module. Some of you, summertime was stress, but now you're going back to uni. Pattern up, really, so that next year summer can really be a time for celebration, like if that's your final year or whatever the case may be. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click that like button, subscribe to the channel for more video content like this, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.